Welcome back to my Vancouver Island motorcycle adventure. I'm here on Mount Washington, where I've been spending the last few days exploring this beautiful mountain.
My favorite part about Mount Washington was hiking up to the canyon the other day. It was absolutely stunning up there, just so pure and pristine, and I especially loved passing by the beautiful alpine lakes. It was probably one of the nicest hikes I've ever done, actually. I just really enjoyed it.
Today I'm continuing on the journey. I'm heading towards Nanaimo, which is a coastal town here on the island. It's also where the Canadian dessert Nanaimo bars gets its name from. I'm gonna do a 7-kilometer hike before heading back on the road towards the west coast of Vancouver Island later today. And we have our first viewpoint. This trail's a bit more steep than the hike I did the other day. Shorter, but far steeper. I'm back on the road. Just made a quick stop here near the Cowichan Lake. I took off from Nanaimo after doing a hike this morning, and I'm heading towards Port Renfrew direction on the west coast of Vancouver Island. I'm riding along the Pacific Marine Road thanks to the recommendation of many of my Instagram followers. Thank you very much. I am in Port Renfrew, the tall tree capital of Canada. It's a small coastal town here on the west coast of Vancouver Island. And the ride over here was a beautiful one along the Pacific Marine Highway. Quite remote, very little traffic, and no cell reception the whole time. After this, I am going to meet up with my friend Rosie Gabriel. You're probably familiar with her. She's a fellow content creator and motorcycle traveler. She's a good friend of mine, and I just love her so much. She is an inspiration to me, as she is probably to many of you as well. Just the way she lives her life so courageously and so authentically. I managed to roll in just in time to watch the sunset and set up my camp, and what a perfect evening it was, and what a beautiful wild campsite. You know, people pay big bucks for these kind of views, and it was ours for free. I'm here at the Juan de Fuca Provincial Park on the west coast of Vancouver Island. Right behind me you have the Salish Sea, and behind that you can see a little bit of the Olympic Peninsula in Washington. Crazy to think it's just there, but thanks to COVID, it's impossible to travel right now. It's absolutely beautiful and rugged here, and I've been spending the last few days enjoying this lovely area with my friend and fellow motorcycle traveler from Canada, Rosie Gabriel. It's been a nice few days connecting with her and exploring this area together. She's riding her Triumph motorcycle with the sidecar and her adorable dog Winston. It's been a real pleasure having both of them around for this segment of my journey. Rosie and I are parting ways, and we'll probably meet up later in the trip and spend some more time together. She's going to continue in the direction I just came from, and I'm going to carry on in the direction of Souk. I'm not really sure what I have planned for today. I'm gonna go head over to the cafe nearby and do a little bit of research because this area is totally off the grid, no cell reception, no Wi-Fi or anything like that. So it's been a nice break, just a really nice place to unwind and disconnect for a few days. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate the support of my channel. If you haven't already seen the previous episodes of my motorcycle adventure, you can watch those here and here. And please hit subscribe so you can join me for all of my future adventures. I really appreciate the support of my channel and you coming along for the ride. See you next time.